News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Are you on Medicare, have special needs, or are you losing your doctor? Please, let me help you. Call me, Fred Melkin, for your free consultation. 751-3744, right here in Pahrump.
Well, he brought a case against members of the county sheriff's office, a former DA, in reference to his arrest. We believe that the arrest was lawful, had met the elements of probable cause. He didn't believe so. So he was in the process of, he filed a lawsuit against members of the County Sheriff's Office, members of the District Attorney's Office. It was heard on Monday, and the case was dismissed by the judge. And basically, Louis DeCanio, and a lot of people in particular, don't understand how the justice system works. We arrest by probable cause. And the judge laid out the facts. The matter is referring to U.S. Supreme Court cases and referring to Nevada state cases from the Nevada Supreme Court, that his case did not meet the merits of following a kind of lawsuit. Interesting enough to see how incorrect he is and how uninformed he is about the justice system. He kept saying that he wanted to hear this in front of a jury of his peers. Well, if he was a defendant, that may be his option. But as he named me as a defendant, I can ask for a judge to hear that. I don't have to hear it from a jury of my peers. I can ask for a judge who would rule on the facts of the case. And, so it's up to the defendant to decide how he's going to hear this case one way or the other. It's not up to the plaintiff. It's up to the defense. So, so it's quite interesting, his comments that the world is corrupt because he didn't see it his way. The fact of the matter is, the judge ruled on U.S. Supreme Court cases. He has to accept that. We know what our job is, and they ruled on Nevada's Supreme Court cases in reference to claiming that I defamed him. All I did was read off a press release. I had nothing to do with the case. So I said, press called me up and said, what happened? I read off the deputy's press release, and that was it. And even the judge ruled that the facts of the case that was quoted in that press release was basically facts of the case. So, we'll see what happens. He claims he's going to appeal to the Supreme Court. He has his right, but we doubt that it will meet the muster of a Supreme Court challenge because of the facts that the judge ruled on.
What did he get arrested for?
He got arrested for armed possession of a weapon, assault with a dangerous weapon, I believe was the case. I would say so far out of it, I don't really remember what it was. I was just responding to the accusations that he made towards me in that case, and that was it. It had nothing to do with the arrest. Was
he suing for monetary gain?
I believe that's what he was looking for, is some kind of monetary gain. Right now is, and understand, I directed my attorney to look into going after Mr. DeCanio for the amount of money that this case cost the county, and we can do that. It's interesting that if there's a lawsuit against a county entity, that they settle out of court because the cost of the case, will cost more than what they believe the settlement would be. They settle out of court case out of court, so we don't ask for those money back. That's the taxpayers' money, and also this costs the taxpayers' money as well.
Do you know how much it cost?
I don't know. I believe that the attorney will bring that forth. Mr. DeCanio was very much aware that, from my understanding, not from my attorney, but from another source that was familiar with this case, that Mr. DeCanio met with our attorney, and our attorney said, if you drop the case now, before this goes in front of court, we will not seek any kind of monetary reimbursement. He decided not to do that. So, in the end of his statement in front of to the Pahrump Valley Times was he expected to get sued for the amount of money it cost us. I believe that we're looking in that direction right now.